Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us on your Wednesday. I'm Laura Painter. Tonight, a major reversal in a high-profile Yolo County case. The parole board is blocking the early release of a man convicted of repeatedly raping a child. But at the same time, a bill aimed at changing who qualifies for early release failed at the state capitol. ABC 10's Nazi Javid joins us tonight with both sides of this debate. Nazi.
Yeah, Laura, this story starts with one case, but it's part of a much larger issue, and it's playing out all across California. And that is who should qualify for early release and whether the current system is keeping the public safe.
With this in mind,
a high-profile reversal in Yolo County. The state parole board blocking early release for a man convicted of raping a child.
So it was a team effort. It's a result of Roxanne Cruz not willing to be forgotten, and the fight is not over.
Prosecutors say cases like this are why they've been pushing to change the law.
Do you think people that get 150 years in prison for raping little kids, what the heck, what are you talking about?
The victim, Roxanne Cruz, has spoken out about years of abuse and lasting trauma.
The experts will tell you the trauma that these victims go through on these cases is unimaginable, and it's very deep, and a lot of them are just never the same, obviously.
Under current law, the elderly parole program allows certain inmates who are 50 years or older and served 20 years in prison to be considered for early release. And supporters of the law say recidivism data supports why it should stay in place.
There's not been a single reported incidence of a new sex offense. Zero. It doesn't get better than that.
At the Capitol, the debate played out Tuesday. Senator Roger Nilo presented a bill to block sex offenders from elderly parole, but it did not advance in the Senate Public Safety Committee.
Okay, that bill fails on a vote of 2-3.
My bill would just simply exempt from consideration for elder parole anyone who has committed violent sex crimes that prevented the bill from getting out. There are people that believe in the power and success of rehabilitation. And then on the other side of that, there are some of us that believe that there are some behaviors cannot be rehabilitated.
It's really not a question whether it can be. It has been and continues to be successful in making sure that people who can safely be released are.
For victims, the process can continue even after a reversal.
We don't think he should ever get out, and we think that that sentence should be respected.
And that inmate in the Yolo County case will face another parole hearing as the larger debate continues statewide. And that next hearing could happen in just a few months, meaning the victim may have to go through this process again. And meanwhile, lawmakers on both sides say they are not done fighting over this issue. Laura.
Okay, Nazi, thank you for that update.